What is going on, everyone? It's Frank the Tank, and welcome to bowling video number 61. Holy crap, already 61. Unbelievable. But anyway, for this one, we're going to be looking at the IQ Tour Nano Pearl. So this one, don't really know what to think of it. As usual, I failed to do my research, but all I can say really is I don't know. I mean, the IQ Tour series, although I'm not like overly crazy about the IQ series, it is one that like does not fail. That's for sure. Like you guys already know, I've tried the IQ Tour Edition, the IQ Tour Emerald, which is now discontinued, sadly. Luckily, I've still got one in my possession, and one of you will be able to own. By the time you see this, it'll probably be gone, or maybe it'll just be posted on my profile. Who knows? But I can't predict the future. But anyway, yeah, I've tried those two bowling balls, and they have yet to disappoint me. They do not let me down. I mean, I take them to league. I'm not going to tell you about how I do in practice with them, because that's not really where it counts. Really where it counts is when I take them to competition, right? So I take those to league because, you know, as you guys know, I haven't even gone as far as doing tournaments yet because I'm not confident enough to do those yet, and I know I'm not ready for those yet. But anyway, yeah, I've taken those to league, and I'm usually always guaranteed at least a 580 series at lowest or higher. So that's a very nice thing. So yeah, the IQ Tour series does not fail, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the IQ Tour series. I'm not overly crazy about it, but I'm okay with it. So I guess you could say I'm in the middle. This IQ Tour Nano Pearl. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. The only thing I will say is the last time I ever tried anything that had the word nano on it, as far as I remember, is the High Road Nano, and that thing hooked quite a ton. So my assumption is that this IQ Tour will be the highest hooking thing out of every IQ I have tried. That's all I can really say, is that because, you know, Nano Pearl cover stock is what they wrapped around it, so it should be interesting. And of course, it's got that ever so usual centripetal core that they put in a lot of the Storm bowling balls. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I talked to my pro shop guy, and he says that he came up with something interesting that he wants me to put onto this bowling ball. And the thing is, though, here's something crazy. He had actually talked with Tom Doherty, and if you're wondering, yes, he has Tom Doherty on his as one of his contacts, and we all know how Tom Doherty is. He's in my opinion no different than what two-handers can do, because guys, we got to keep in mind here, yeah, okay, the approach is two-handed, but when you get to the ankle, as you are sliding, right as you get to the ankle, this hand, the supporting hand, comes off, and you're pushing through with one hand. So really, we're no different from one-handers. Okay, so anyway, Tom Doherty, we all know what he does. He bowls one-handed, but with no thumb. So my pro shop guy talked to him and asked about some layouts or something like. I can't remember what they were, what exactly they were talking about, but he mentioned something about like, hey, try this layout. So whatever it is that layout is, he's going to put it on my bowling ball, and I don't know what it's going to do, but it'll definitely be interesting. So I guess we go to the lanes, and we are going to try out this very interesting layout. Definitely one of the most different, most crazy things I have tried out to date. So let's go see what it does.
All right, JC, you got a chance to beat him. Hey. You know, it's $3 and 50 cents a gallon of gas.
Can't we just go to commercial?
No, let's crack open a six-pack!
Okay, everybody, so there you have it. The IQ Tour Nano Pearl is done. So, yeah, I'm sorry that this one wasn't really all that exciting. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot, like no spare, like split conversions or any crazy messengers or weird strikes. I can't control what the pins do. I just throw the best shots that I can and wait for something to happen. So, yeah. Anyway, as I said I would do, I added the camera down below, playing at the same time with my normal camera playing at the same time. And I know it wasn't all that great. I know it's a whole lot to be looking at going on at the same time. I know that for sure. But like I said, I'm trying to please everybody at the same time, and by I tried to do that by adding both cameras because when I added just the camera down below in the Gravity Evolve ball review, a lot some of you expressed how you really liked that camera view from down below and that you preferred that instead. And I don't want to do that, but like at the same time, I don't want to completely cancel that out. So that's why I felt, maybe this would work. And I know it wasn't all that great, but I hope maybe, it was something. So if a lot of you really want to see that instead, where that camera view from down below is playing at the same time, then I could totally continue to do that. It's going to be a little bit more work to add to it's going to be a little bit more editing to do, but I think I can handle it. So let me know if you guys really want me to continue doing that. But anyway, let's go to the 3 games. So another typical 600 plus series, I guess. 665, just one off of the number of the beast. Thank God I didn't get that because I hate the number of the beast. Psst, screw the devil. Damn the devil to hell. But anyway, yeah. Uh, yeah, really not a whole lot to talk about in terms of the games. Really, well, I do got quite a bit to talk about the ball, I guess. Yeah, that new layout that my Pro Shop guy put on was definitely something that I've never tried before, definitely something different. I guess special shout out to Tom Doherty, as he was the one who recommended the layout to my Pro Shop guy. So he put it on that ball, and yeah, as for that ball, the IQ Tour Nano Pearl, it's as I suspected to be the strongest hooking thing out of all the IQs that I have tried. The IQ Tour Edition, the IQ Tour Emerald, and now this one. This one I will say, because of that whole Nano Pearl cover stock being a contributing factor, it was the highest hooking thing I have tried out of the 3 IQs. So. Yeah, the crazy thing is that with the IQ Tour Edition and the IQ Tour Emerald, I put pin above the bridge CG over the usual on both those 2 bowling balls, and with this one, as you can see, I changed it up, and it still was pretty crazy. So I can only imagine what would have happened if I put pin above the bridge CG over. I don't know what to call that new layout that I put on the Nano Pro. I forgot to ask my Pro Shop guy, and I don't know the measurements or any of that because I still haven't found my that PAP or whatever. But yeah, one thing I will say that was really crazy was with this layout. Every time I got the ball back, every time it came back to the ball return, one thing I always check is the lines of oil. They call that the track flare, I believe. And surprisingly, you should have seen there was a ton of those lines on the ball. There was a ton of flare. So instantly, I was able to I instantly realized that this ball goes completely bonkers when it's going down the lane because when you have an insane amount of lines on the ball, then that means that the ball is basically trying to it reaches different parts of the ball when it rolls, when it rotates. So yeah, I wish I'd have taken a picture of this so you guys could see it. Why didn't I do that? I didn't think it was a big deal at the time, but I realize now it is. But yeah, there had to be like 5 or 6, maybe even 7 lines of oil on that ball. So insane amount of track flare on that ball with that layout. So that was quite something. I don't know. Maybe you guys should try that. You guys should try that layout. It's very interesting. Definitely put on a good shape on the ball too. I don't know exactly how to explain what it does when it's going down the lane, but all I can say is that it was so good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was that layout or if it was the ball or if it was both at the same time, but it was I don't know. Every shot that came off my hand, I knew it was going to be good. Like every shot that struck, I just knew it was going to be good off my hand. It was so crazy. That's how you know this ball definitely will guarantee you a good, a good 3 game series. So, um, yeah, it was just so satisfying watching that ball. Every time I knew it was good off my hand, I just, watching that ball go down the lane and shape and hit the pins. It was just so satisfying. So anyway, as good as the ball was, I am not going to keep it. I will stick with the IQ Tour Emerald. The reason for this is because the ball, to me, because of how strong, like how strong that shape was and all that stuff, it reeks of upper mid. And I don't need another upper mid ball in my arsenal. I've already got way too many. I mean, I've got the trend, the phase two. I've got too much already of upper mid, and I just don't need another one. As cool as it was, and to have a variety of different layouts, just don't need it. So one of you guys is going to be able to get your hands on this one with this crazy layout. So I will be posting posting that up to be auctioned off on my eBay profile. So be on the lookout for that. And a little update on the IQ Tour Emerald as well. It's currently at the shop right now as you guys are seeing this. It is going to be getting baked, so we get all that oil removed out of it, since I put an insane amount of games on that ball already. It's going to be sanded back to its finish, whatever it was when when I got it out of the box. I don't know what grade it was, but it's going to be sanded back to that, so it'll be like like if you were getting it out of the box. It's going to be completely clean. So yeah, I'll probably be posting that one in 2 weeks, because unfortunately my plan was to take it today, which today the time you guys are seeing this, it's the 27th. I was planning to, I dropped it off today. I was planning to go and pick it up next week, but unfortunately, because we are closing in on the end of 2020, my Pro Shop guy won't be available. He's going to be busy dealing with the whole end of the year stuff. So yeah, I'll be picking that up in 2 weeks, and I'll be posting that. But for now, you guys will have to focus your attention on trying to get this IQ Tour Nano Pearl. So that is enough of that. I hope you guys enjoyed this Nano Pearl video. And now that this one is done, that means that I have only one more ball review left. And then that is that, and we have to wait until the lanes open up so I can get some more ball reviews in. So, yeah. That's the end of that. I am Frank the Tank. Stick around. I'll bring you guys some more stuff soon. I don't know what, but I'll try my best to come up with some more stuff in the meantime while I am off the lanes again. So catch you guys in the next one. Later.